It's Christine Dobson here, and I am super excited to introduce you to A Moment in Ministry. Now, first, let me tell you how it all began. Roughly about 8 years ago, I started my ministry online doing Bible studies and also going to hospice. And we had a great Bible study following, and the Bible studies were doing so good. And I love just doing the topics and doing the research and everything that I had to do to get the word out on a weekly basis. But up until about 2 years ago, I have been bogged down with more responsibilities, and I haven't really been able to get my Bible studies out the way I would like to. And I haven't been able to really dedicate the time. So I had begun to pray to the Lord and ask Him, how could I effectively still get the word out and do it where it wouldn't be so consuming with my time, where I could still help people in the process. And the Lord gave me a great idea, and it was to start a channel on YouTube, hence where we are. But unfortunately, 2 years ago, I had no idea how to start it. I was asking my son and asking different people, and nobody really could help me. So I finally figured it out, and we began just putting the videos up there, as you'll see. And we hope that it'll be something that will help you and to help guide you and to help you stay on the path that Yahweh has before us. Now, let me explain a little bit about our ministry. We are a small ministry that believes in the Bible, that teaches the Bible, but we study the word through the Hebrew. We just believe that if we study the word in its original context from who it came from, which was the Hebrews, because the Bible was made and written to the Hebrews, for the Hebrews, by the Hebrews, we just believe that we can get the bigger picture of what the Bible is trying to say. Now, don't get me wrong. There are many churches out there and many people out there who follow the word, and they can feel like they have it all, and they can even be living the best lives that they can. And that's fine if that works for you. But I know for me in my walk, there was a lot of holes, and I needed something a little bit more. And the Lord laid on my heart to start digging deeper. And when I began to dig deeper, it helped me to understand exactly what the Bible was. And the Bible is not really a collection of a whole bunch of books that we have today with the 66 books. Actually, the Bible with the Holy Scriptures is known as the Torah. And that is the first 5 books of the Bible. We believe that that is where the core principles of our walk are going to be found. Now, understand, there's prophets, there's letters, and there's other things in the Bible that can help us. But the core basis of our belief is going to be found in Torah. If you believe in Yeshua, and some people say Jesus, everything that he taught was found in Torah. When he says, for it is written, it was written in Torah. There was no book of Timothy. There was no book of Ephesians when he walked around. All they had was the Torah. So we study the Bible, and we believe that there is no Old or New Testament. That's something that man did, but we just believe that the Torah is the scriptures, and everything else in the Bible is if you wrote a letter or if I wrote a letter and it was inspired by God to help us along the way. So we are so super excited to be online, to be able to share an online presence with everyone so that you can get the word from our eyes, from our stories, from what we believe, from what we teach, something that can help you go on your way. But before I leave, I like to leave you with this one thought. If over 2,000 years ago, Yeshua walked this earth, and he is known as a blameless, holy man. He was set apart for Yah's use. We say that he is a sinless man, and he followed the word of Yah. And if all he had was the Torah, we're not going to go back and forth with you if you believe that you need the entire Bible. I'm not going to go back and forth with you if you believe that the Old Testament is no longer necessary. But I will say this, the Torah is necessary. The Torah is not laws. We look at it like the Torah is the law. And a lot of people feel like, see, it's the law. We're not under the law anymore. But you have to understand that Torah means teachings. Torah means instructions. They are the instructions of the Most High that He gives us to help us navigate the path. I often look at it because I'm a baker. If I put all of the ingredients that I need to bake a cake, which is butter, milk, some people might use oil. We definitely need flour. If we put all of the ingredients and sugar and everything together, and then we say, hey, you're going to enter a contest. You bake this cake, but I'm going to take half these ingredients away. But still bake an awesome cake. But I'm going to take the flour. I'm going to take the eggs. I'll leave you with the milk. I'll leave you with the butter. I'll leave you with the vanilla flavoring. Okay? And you make a great cake out of that. But I'm going to take half the ingredients. The cake wouldn't be that good now, would it? So we just believe it's the same way in the Word. We need the whole thing, not just the New Testament, as some people might call it. And we definitely can't do away with the Old Testament, as many preachers are preaching. But the Bible, the Torah, is what we need in order to live a righteous life. And if Yeshua did it using the Torah over 2,000 years ago, why isn't it good enough for you today? As you think about that, just know this is your first moment in ministry. Until next time, be blessed.